Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Game Time Chris, and I'm coming at you guys with another video. And in today's video, y'all, we're going to be doing the NCAA Men's Sweet 16, our bracket predictions. In the last video, which I'll have at the end of the video, you guys could check it out, where the on NBA 2K25, the CPU did its predictions. So now we're going to be doing our actual predictions of what we think is going to happen here today. So again, like I said, I don't watch a lot of college basketball, but I watch here and there, especially in March Madness. Before I used to watch a lot more, but I don't watch it as much anymore. But we're still gonna give our predictions. It's just cool to see how close we get and like what we do and stuff like that. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into it. So with the first matchup over here on the top left, we have Auburn and Michigan. And again, this video was on the 27th, so obviously the games start today and tomorrow. So it'll be good to get our predictions out before the games start. So the first game again is Auburn and Michigan. I'm gonna go Auburn in this one. I know I picked a little quick. I just think Auburn is just too much right now. I have Auburn going pretty far actually. So I mean that's just pretty much it. I just have Auburn going far. I haven't really watched Michigan a lot, but I think as a number one seed, it's pretty clear why they're number one, and it's just easy and nice and straightforward. The next one is Ole Miss and Michigan State. Now for this one, I'm gonna go Michigan State. I think Michigan State is gonna be a fun team to watch, especially against the Auburn matchup. I don't think Ole Miss. I think that this game actually, out of all the other games, I think Michigan State have this one in the bag, pretty easily. I'm going Michigan State for that one. The next one is Florida and Maryland. This one I think is going to be good. I think it's going to be a good game, a fun game to watch. I have Florida winning. Just because, I used to watch the Gators a lot. I love the Gators. I love who they're led by. I think that this is Florida has always been a pretty good team for sure. They've always been up there. I think Maryland will definitely give them a fight, though. This is not going to be like a blowout. I think this game is going to be down to the wire. But I do have Florida winning it. Next, we're going to go Texas Tech and Arkansas. Now, this game right here, in my opinion, from the entire bracket, I would say maybe this is... I think in this bracket, from the first teams that are here, I think for upset potential, I think that this game is one of the games that there's upset potential in. I think Arkansas have a great chance to upset Texas Tech. I do like John. I love John as a coach. I've watched him a lot when he coached Kentucky. That was a lot more when I watched college basketball. I think him being the coach of Arkansas, I think is going to help him. They might be getting one of their star players back for this matchup. I know they have a 6'9", like two really big guys that could work the offense really well. I think I'm gonna go Arkansas here. I think Arkansas have a big chance to win. Again, I won't be surprised if Texas Tech take it because obviously they're the favorites. But I want to go Arkansas because I don't want to make it I think there's gonna be one or two upsets, in this. So I'm gonna go Arkansas on that one. So on the top right here on the east side, we're gonna start with Duke and Arizona. Now, I love watching Duke personally. I've always cheered for them as a team, especially like I said in the last one with Zion being on Duke and a lot of great players, a lot of great athletes going to Duke. I think they have a really good, strong college. I think this year with Cooper Kupp, not Cooper Kupp, Cooper Flag. I always get them confused. It's, because of the Rams, Cooper Kupp when he was on the Rams. But yeah, so Cooper Flag, I feel like he's obviously really good, but right now I know he's playing with an injury. So if Cooper Flag, can stay healthy, I think Duke will go really far in this competition. I think they can still do it. I do think they could still beat Arizona. I don't think it should be that big of a problem. I know he's gonna play, so regardless, they're gonna win. So yeah, I have Duke. And then next is BYU and Alabama. Now, Alabama, the Crimson Tide, it's really hard to say because, so for me, BYU, when the brackets first started, I had BYU winning their first two matchups. This is the matchup though where I looked at it like, okay, I think this is where BYU is probably gonna get eliminated because obviously like they're an underdog, so it's like really hard. But I do believe in underdog stories. I really want to go Alabama because I think they will win, but I'm gonna go BYU only because of the simple fact that, like I said, I want to have like some interesting picks in here. I don't want to make it to where I pick all the higher seeds, but I also do think that besides the Arkansas game, I think BYU is the other team that have upset potential. I don't know, it's just something about their underdog story. I know their first two matchups weren't super hard, so it's not like the hype is there so much, but regardless, you'll see in the next round why I do this regardless. So yeah. Next game is Houston and Purdue. I'm gonna go Houston on this one. Again, Houston. I just feel like I have Houston going pretty far. Houston was one of those teams where like I thought they could probably make the finals. I think they're good enough to make the finals. But it just all depends how which is why let's go to this matchup and I'll explain. So Kentucky and Tennessee, again, I've always loved watching Kentucky play in John's days when he coached. This could be a little biasy in it, but also I do feel like it's possible. I'm gonna take Kentucky here. I know it's probably wild to take Kentucky, but I think regardless, we'll start from here since I'm already here. I think regardless, I have Houston here. The thing about this matchup here, which is really, really, like, I don't want to say funny, but like Kentucky, it depends what Kentucky you get. Kentucky could necessarily win, but I just think Houston's too strong. So I'm going to go Houston to go here. That's why I said, like, regardless of who wins here, I still think Houston take this and they go to the Final Four. So that's the reason why I'm going to pick Kentucky here, because I think they have a chance. But I'm still going to go Houston to go to the Final Four. So regardless, it doesn't matter. And now let's go right here since we're already on this side of the bracket. Like I said, for here, it's similar with Houston. I think Duke, regardless, take that. Like with Cooper healthy or not, I still think Duke make it to at least here. BYU, like I said, they're like, they're gonna have a great run, I feel like, but it's gonna come to an end eventually. I know Duke is a very strong team. I think Duke, even without Cooper, I think they're still a pretty good team. They still have players that can score. They move the ball really well. So I just feel like Duke definitely makes it here for sure. I like what I'm doing here. I know I have two number one seeds, but I mean they're just super strong. So it's like I don't hate this, is what I'm trying to say. Like obviously anything can happen. Like I said, like Tennessee can even beat Kentucky and then come here and beat Houston, and then it could be Duke and Tennessee. I just feel like here it would just be, I'm just gonna go Houston just for the simple fact that I want to give Kentucky some credit because I feel like they have the potential to make it this far. So I think I like what I'm doing here. So on this side, we're gonna have Auburn and Michigan State. So this is a tough one because I have Auburn making it to most likely the finals, if not Final Four. But Michigan State is not a team that, it's not going to be an easy game for Auburn. I think Michigan State can upset them. I know I keep saying that like anybody can upset anybody, but it's true. I mean, when you get to the Final Four or the Elite Eight, it's like anything can be possible with college teams. Like any given night, anybody can lose. So it's like really hard. So I'm really trying to like dissect it and give them my true thoughts on what I think. Again, I don't watch a lot of these teams. I watch a select few. But I just know that Michigan State are gonna come with fire. I'm still gonna go Auburn though, just because it's a safer pick for me. So yeah, I'm gonna go Auburn there. Here, Florida and Arkansas. This is tough because I know Florida is like one of the favorites to win this thing. I think Duke and Florida are probably the top two teams that have the highest chance to win this tournament. That's why I really, really want to go Florida. It's just really hard. Like, because if I go Florida there, right, obviously it's 4 number one seeds, which is not bad. Like, it could definitely happen. But I love the way John coaches. And the thing is, though, like, Arkansas, right, they're already beating a 3 seed in Texas Tech, and this might not even happen. Like, you never know. So I really want to go Arkansas here and send them to the Final Four. The problem is though, they could lose to Texas Tech. So I'm gonna go Florida because it's the safer option. Whereas even if Texas Tech beat Arkansas, you know, Florida will still beat Texas Tech in a way. So I'm gonna go Arkansas there and then Florida there. I think that's better. Now I know there's a lot of number 1 seeds here. Again, these are just safer picks. Anything could pretty much happen. I think for sure Duke should make it. I mean, even if Alabama win, I think Duke and Alabama would be really good. Alabama could definitely beat Duke as well. I think the safest number 1 picks here is probably Auburn, and I think Houston. Those are probably the 2 safest ones that should make it to the Final Four. I think Auburn and probably Duke are a little more shaky just because, like, I know they're very good teams, but I think Michigan State and Alabama have chances to you know, beat them. So it just really all depends. But yeah, so moving on to the Final Four. Again, I don't want to make this video too long. So let's do this. This is really tough. It's just super tough. I'm gonna go Duke because of my bias. Like I said, I love watching Duke play. I think Duke's a very good team. So I'm gonna go Duke. But I won't be surprised if Houston win. I won't. I mean, I'll be honest, in my original bracket, I think I had Houston winning the whole tournament. I want to go Duke in this one though, because I think Cooper should, if he stays healthy, I think Duke would win, but it'll be super close. But I'm gonna go Duke on this one. Now on this one here, I think I had Florida last time, but I'm probably gonna go. It's tough because Florida, like, I think Florida have more of the easier run to make it to the Final Four rather than Auburn, because Michigan State can easily like beat them. But this is so hard. I've watched Duke a lot growing up, and same thing with Florida, so I want to go with my 2 biased teams, but I'm going to go Auburn. Let's do Auburn. I think this will be really good. I think this is perfect right here. I think this is a really good prediction. For the winner, I'm going to go Duke. Again, like, any of these 4 teams can make it and win. This is just my strict opinion. You know, I'm going to do that. And then how many total points will be scored in the championship game? That's a good question. Let's see. Let's do. I'm gonna throw out a random number. Let's see. Trying to think. I'll probably do, like, let's see. Let's ask Google to throw me a number. Let's see. Okay, so let's do, like, let's say like 160, maybe something like that. Maybe along the, like, 145 to like 170 is probably like a good range. 180. I'll just say 160 to just throw out a number. This doesn't really matter for the predictions or nothing like that. Again, I'm not doing this to like win anything. I'm just, you know, so that's why I was like, just let Google pick anything. I don't really mind. But yeah, there's my bracket, guys. So again, you guys could drop your predictions in the comments down below, or whatever you guys think about this. But this is just what I think. Again, this is strictly just based off of my initial feeling on this. But yeah, so hopefully I didn't upset any of you guys or anything like that with my picks. Again, this is strictly just based off of opinion. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Please make sure you guys drop a thumbs up. Again, comment down below, leaving your predictions, opinions, thoughts, whatever the case may be. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit that bell for those post notifications. Again, we're gonna have some more videos dropping here in a couple of days. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the tournament. And there's some pretty good games out there. And as always, it's been your boy Game Time Chris, and I'm out. Peace.